Hello and welcome to GamingBolt. Today we'll cover some of the biggest news of the week. Let's begin with EA and loot boxes. Even as countries like Belgium are shutting down loot boxes in the way of the controversy last year, it looks like EA is not willing to back down. In an investors call, EA CEO Andrew Wilson said that the company will push forth with loot boxes, while also simultaneously admitting that they are gambling. Wilson points out that EA technically operates under the law, since you are guaranteed a certain value each time you spend money on, say, an Ultimate Team Pack, and that EA doesn't allow an option to cash out, which means loot boxes don't need regulation either. Wilson says that EA has worked with all the industry associations around the world to establish that loot boxes are not gambling. And what about the fans, whose backlash was, after all, what caused this whole controversy to begin with? To them, Wilson only offered empty platitudes. "We're always thinking about our players," he said. "We're always thinking about how to deliver these types of experiences in a transparent, fun, fair, and balanced way for our players, and we'll communicate with regulators around the world on it." So, yeah, prepare yourself for even more loot boxes in your EA games, I guess. Or do the smart thing and just avoid them. Having said that, Belgium in turn isn't just going to go along with the publisher's exploitative practices either. Apparently, the publisher may face a criminal lawsuit in the European country, with Belgium's Gaming Commission gearing up to initiate legal proceedings against them. According to Metro Time, in fact, EA has already received a notice from the Belgian Gaming Commission, with the file now being in the hands of the Brussels public prosecutor, who is conducting a criminal investigation, so it sounds that they may have escalated a bit too quickly for EA. The smartest thing for EA to do here would not be to boast about how it will carry on forward with loot boxes like it did, but rather to disable loot boxes and microtransactions for all copies sold in Belgium, much like 2K and Blizzard have done with their games. Let's see how this plays out. Sony's PSN terms and conditions are not the best. There's no refunds offered, unlike on Xbox Live, not even on pre-orders and prepayments, which, to be clear, is you putting down money on an intangible good that literally doesn't exist yet. Something like this is bound to fall afoul of customer protection laws somewhere in the world, and to no one's surprise, it looks like that is what is happening in the European Union. Games Industry reports that the Consumer Association of North Rhine-Westphalia, or the Verbraucherzentrale NRW in Germany, has filed a complaint regarding Sony's terms and conditions that it imposes upon users using the PSN store. These include the lack of withdrawal for the customer, as mentioned, plus prepaid funds uploaded to PSN expiring after 24 months if they go unused. Sony is also being taken to task regarding holding parents responsible for any charges that are accrued by younger kids playing the games that they may not even be aware of. NRW has made it clear that it will take Sony to court unless its cease and desist is followed by Sony. Hopefully, Sony follows these instructions. Their policies are explicitly customer hostile, that's the right word to use, and I am glad that they're being taken to task for them.
And that wraps it up. If you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing to our channel. We upload new videos daily, so make sure you don't miss them by subscribing. We appreciate your support, and we thank you for checking us out.